innocent, disabled person who's autistic, who has never done anything to her or anybody else. And so I feel like I am right in my feelings and my decisions. And like I said, I love her, always will. She's my daughter. I wish her the best, health, happiness, peace. And I have mine. I have my health, thank God, peace, and I'm happy. Yeah, so I said a little bit more than I wanted to say because, you know, it I'm not interested or affected in any way, but what this video is not about that actually. And look, we're in the dark here. So, yeah. So she's technically the oldest, but she's not Catholic. So aside from the serious, deep situation that happened with my son and being autistic, and things that were said and decisions that were made, aside from that story of why we are not together, we are not the same religion. And that's fine. I mean, I respect everybody's religion or spirituality, and I like mine to be respected. And I never had a problem with hers until it affects my family and my peace, my sanity, and my happiness. Then we have a problem. So, but even if that situation had not happened, she would not be a part of this because, again, she's not Catholic. She's in a non-denominational church, which is great. I'm like my mother. I'd rather you serve God in any way that you feel is right, that gives you happiness and peace and brings you on a journey with God. I support it 100%, even if it may not be my belief, because my mother felt that. She gave me a chance to be in a church where she thought would be a good thing for me. And she's just like, I'd rather my kids be in any religion, as long as they're happy, they're at peace, they're on a journey with God. I'd rather them that, even if it's not my same religion or my beliefs, than them being on drugs or in a bad crowd of friends and going to jail. Of course, I would want the best. And what better is any journey with God, So she's not a Catholic. She's in a non-denominational church, which is great. If you're happy, you're at peace, you're on a journey with God, what more can you ask for? We're not, she doesn't care for my faith, and I support her faith, but I don't agree or care for a lot of things as well. So, but like I said, the important thing, like my mom always said, and I feel the same, as long as you're on a journey with God, and if that's a different faith, a different belief that's not mine, that's fine. Just be on a journey with God. What more can anyone ask for? So, bless her. I wish her really all the best. And I wish for the best for my faith and my family as well. So she wouldn't be a part of this, even if we did have a relationship. She doesn't believe in this. She wouldn't be a part of this. So the next oldest child, and you can do this to suit your family. You might have more family members and you might have to divide it a little bit different. You might have to do it a little bit different. You have to accommodate it to your family. So my youngest child, which is Carolina, lit the first candle the first week. And then the oldest child, which in our faith, in our life right now, is my daughter Adriana. And she's the oldest with my husband of 28 years that I'm with now. So she is technically the oldest of our children together. So she lights that first candle that was lit plus a pink candle. No, two purple candles. I'm trying to remember it. And then the third week, the mother or middle child, which is my son Alexis, and we're going to do it together. We're going to light, which is this Sunday, we're going to light the third purple candle, the first purple candle, the second purple candle, and the third. So as each week goes, the next person who does it has to go back to the first candle and continue all the way to the third candle. And then the last one, where my husband, the father and the head of the household, will light all of them together. And then we pray together, and you do it after dinner. It's a beautiful thing to do to honor Christ and to honor our faith. And so it's beautiful. My daughter made it. And so, yeah, so we have it here on this is like our coffee table. So There it is. It's a wreath. And you could buy a wreath already made and just add the candles. So that has nothing to do with the Puerto Rican theme, but because we're in the season, I wanted to show you that. So this video has gone on a little bit longer than I wanted to. So I just hope you enjoyed. You know, I'm going to do this every year. I'll show you what our theme, I'll share with you what our theme is for that year and what we bought, what our decor is, what we made, you know, why we make it. So, and I'll be doing more videos, as the days go by. As we get closer, I'll do a video for Christmas Eve, a Christmas Day. As we get closer, how we're dressed that day. I'm going to share with you the Puerto Rican food that I'll be making, the Puerto Rican desserts, the Puerto Rican drinks, which is the famous coquito. I'm going to make it like in 3 flavors. Normally, it's just the rum, the coconut milk, and so forth and so on. I think I did a video last year, the year before, on how to make coquito. It was my brother's recipe, and it's amazing. But this year I'm doing a pistachio coquito, the regular coquito, the one that I just mentioned, and there's a pumpkin coquito. So I'm gonna try different things like that, and then I'm gonna try a Puerto Rican sangria drink that's made with wine. Then I'm gonna do the Puerto Rican desserts, which is the bread pudding, which is budín to us. I'm doing that pumpkin style, the Puerto Rican rum cake, arroz con dulce, which is a rice with raisins. It's a typical traditional Puerto Rican dessert that they do for Christmas, and just much, much more. Oh, and let me show you this. I had to switch hands. This is the shirts we bought for this year. This is what we're going to wear with our Santa hats. We saw another shirt that we might buy, so we might have to choose what do we want to do. So let me do it this way so you can see it. So these shirts you bought on the internet, and it says Puerto Rico se levanta, Puerto Rico will rise. And the proceeds, they were only $24.99 a shirt, and the proceeds go to the Puerto Rican relief effort for the devastation in Puerto Rico. We got all these for all of our family members. This is the woman tee. And then, but we're thinking of another shirt. So we might switch up. We might wear this one on Christmas Eve and one on Christmas Day, or vice versa. So I'm going to try to switch my hand again. My hand was hurting from holding it. So this year we also do our Christmas cards in whatever theme that we're doing for that year. So Puerto Rico. So we did Puerto Rican themed Christmas cards, and we chose this one. We go to Walmart and we choose the card, the greeting card, and then we choose what pictures we're going to put. So we did that. It's peace and joy. And then right here, where my finger is a picture that we took at the Puerto Rican festival one year that we went. This wasn't last year's. I think it was the year before. We go head to toe Puerto Rican colors. So our shirts was blue, silver, blue, and red headband, bracelets, earrings, makeup. Our makeup is red, white, and blue. We'll do the Puerto Rican flag, our shoes, our pants, shorts, dresses, whatever. Head to toe Puerto Rican colors. And then these are pictures when we got the shirts, when the shirts came in. And we tried them on. We took a picture of each of us. So that's me right there on the bottom of me, right down here. Let me do it this way. That's my husband. And then this is my daughter, Adriana, right here. This is my son, Alexis. And this is my daughter, Carolina. So it's each of us with our shirts. And then we just added this. My husband and my son didn't go to the Puerto Rican festival that year. They usually don't go. My son doesn't like to go far and travel, so he doesn't go. And my husband hasn't been either, because he stays back to stay with my son while we go and enjoy. But hopefully this coming year we'll all be there, because it's the most amazing thing ever. So that's our Christmas cards. We made another Christmas card, but we didn't choose it, but we got an example of it. So we had this one, and it says be merry and bright, and we did the 3 shirts with the my 3 kids. And then we did this one, which is me with the Puerto Rican flag behind me. I did a video on honoring Puerto Rico. I did a makeup look. Then this is me and my daughters together, Carolina and Adriana. And then this is that same picture that we did on the bottom. And then this is me and my son trying on our shirts, my husband there to the right, and me. So kind of the same pictures. Maybe they were like, these 2 were extras. We got more pictures in this one. The other one has 6. This one gave you 9. But we just, colors around the card weren't really blue or red. And so we kind of just end up liking this one. So we chose this one, and this is what we sent out this year. Every year we do it. That's how we do our Christmas cards. We just don't send regular Christmas cards, which that's fine. People do it all the time, and they've been doing it forever. But we think it's so much fun when you have personalized photo Christmas cards. And sometimes we do one for New Year as well. So yeah, I know this video is so long. I'm sorry. I don't have an editing system yet, so bear with me. So yeah, that's our Christmas theme this year, which is honoring Puerto Rico, my people, my beloved island. So I'm so proud and so happy to honor them and in some way let them know that we're with them in heart and spirit and thoughts. Our prayers are with them. And because Christmas means so much to them, we're saying, hey, we're still with you. And believe me or not, even they don't have electricity, water, and food, the one thing that they haven't lost was their Christmas spirit, was the parrandas, just the music. They pick up their instruments, and even if they don't have no water, food, at least they can sit and play a guitar or something. So the music and their Christmas spirit, that's the one thing they didn't lose. And so they're holding on to that to dear life. And I love that. So by honoring them this year, by making this our Christmas theme, I want to let them know, hey, I'm a proud Puerto Rican. My family is. We love you. We're thinking of you. We're with you in spirit. We're honoring you. You are not forgotten. You will always be remembered. And in some way, if we can touch your lives and make it a bright day by doing something as simple as this, then that's what this is all about, and this is what means the world to me. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go now, and hoping that you enjoyed that. Sorry for the glare of the window, didn't really let you see the beautiful deep colors of everything perfectly like I would like. I think it's pretty good, but I wish that glare wasn't there so it could be perfectly. But I'll try to do a little footage tonight just so you can see how it looks at night. And then you can see our outside lights as well. And then we're going to put up the Puerto Rican flag. So, and I'll be doing videos covering Christmas Eve, Christmas Day as we go along. This weekend is my youngest daughter's birthday, Saturday, the 16th. She's turning 20, and we're taking her. My daughter treated her to a concert in San Francisco. So we're going there, her boyfriend, me and my daughter, my nephew, Jeremy. We're all going to meet up and take her to this concert. And then we're just going to spend the weekend in San Francisco. And then I'm going to go by my mom's grave and clean it off. Because of the weather, it gets really dirty and crazy. So we're going to clean it off and decorate it Christmassy and Puerto Rican and all that good stuff. So I'll be doing a lot of videos, especially for Christmas. So as the days go by, you'll see everything leading up to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and New Year's, of course. And if I could throw a different video here and there in between, I'll be happy to do that. I'm going to be doing a gift basket for a very dear friend of mine. Maybe I'll do a video on that. That'll be her Christmas basket. I've been working on it for like a long time. So, and if I could throw a video that might not have to do with Christmas, just blog and throw something in there in between, I'll try to do that as well. But my main focus will be, of course, everything that we're doing leading up to Christmas and New Year's. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry that it's long, but thank you for watching it. Sorry I had to put in a couple of stories that really were tough to talk about because, you know, I'm in a different space. I'm in a different place. And I love the happiness and the peace that I have and that I feel and the journey that I'm on in my spirituality and what is happening for my family. As you probably know, I had a health scare. Thank God I'm blessed. I am fine. So, you know, as always, God is merciful. And he knew that my children needed me and I needed them just as much. So it was just a health scare, but I am on top of my health. I am full force into preventative health care. So I'm making sure that everything's good because I got to be here for my children, especially for my son who's autistic. Got to be here as long as I can to be with him. So yeah, so God is good. So I'm sure you saw videos on that. So I just continually to do my preventative care and continue to, you know, make sure me and my family are good. Like I said, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm at such complete and great peace. I'm on a journey, spiritual journey that I'm loving, that has been so good to me and my family. Anything that's negative, that is bad, that I let go, and that I said goodbye to. I am not interested in going back. Um, I'm not missing, anything. I am good. And it's all by the grace of God because He knows I love Him. He knows my family love Him. He knows how much we mean as a family together, how much my children mean to me, and how much I mean to them. And that, we're trying just to live the best life, positive, spiritual, best, just fun, happy, peaceful life. And I'm in such, like I said, a great space, a great place, and I'm going to do everything I can to keep it there. And so, yeah, it's all good in the neighborhood, like Mr. Rogers used to say. Okay, we're at 48 minutes. I'm going to let you go. I might do another video later because I feel like I wanted to do a video on something and I completely forgot. But I have to run some errands because I have to get some things for my daughter's birthday to decorate the hotel. And then I have to get some things to decorate my mom's grave, Christmas Eve, Puerto Rican. So I got a lot of things to do because we're leaving tomorrow in the afternoon. And so I got to make sure everything's good here. My husband and my son will stay back because my husband works. And my son, unless he absolutely has to, he hates going out of town. Hates it. He loves his world, his room, his house, his everything. And, when he absolutely has to, he'll come with us and he wants, to enjoy some of the things that we have to go far to enjoy. But if it's not like absoluteness, he loves to stay home in the comfort of his home and the happiness. And my husband has to work, so my husband's happy to stay back with him. And we'll do something special together when we get back so that they're not missing out either. But yeah, I got to make some errands and I got to get stuff for her birthday, decorations, decor, just stuff. I already got her gift, but I'm going to get her an extra little something. So that's where we are. So I could go on all day. This video could be an hour or more, but I'm sure that you don't want to stay here for an hour, even though I would love to have you. So I really hope you like our theme this year and our decor and everything that we did to honor my people in Puerto Rico. So yeah, that's it. I did my hair different today. I normally wear my hair like in a side part and then a ponytail or all the way back in a ponytail or my natural curl, which I'll put like a little thing up here just where it loses naturally curly, which my husband loves because my hair is super, super long. It's like almost down to the bottom of my back. But today I wanted to do something different, something comfortable. So I just did my side zigzag part all the way to the back. And then I just brushed it and then I braided. I put in 2 ponytails, braided, did a twist and a little ball. I don't know if you can see that side. And I just love it. I haven't done this in a while. It's like a really comfortable, just different thing that I wanted to do. So yeah, so that's about it. Yeah, and that's it. Maybe one day when my house is always clean. Always. I'm a clean fanatic freak, so I don't ever have to worry about, oh my God, somebody's going to catch me in my house. Not I. I take a shower twice a day, and I've been that way since I was a little girl. Sometimes I'll even do 3. That's just how my mother was, how she instilled in me, and I love it. And so my house has to be clean at all times, so I don't ever have to worry about that. But sometimes we change the living room around, or we're working on something. So that's my board game collection. Oh, and I think I did a video. You could go back and check it out on my Christmas movie collection. I've added a few more. So yeah, this is a whole new shelf. You can see those are my board game collections, and this is my movie collection. I had a wider, smaller shelf, and we just, I had this one, but I was using it for something else. And my husband's like, why don't you use this shelf? It's real good wood. It's stronger. It's taller. It has more space. And so we got rid of that other shelf that wasn't real wood, but I've had it for a long time and it did good by me. But it was good to be able to switch it to this shelf. So in that video, it's in another shelf, but it's still neat and organized. But this is my new shelf. And you see, I even got more space down there to add more videos. So this is my Christmas collection. So if you want to see my collection, I may have added just a few more to my collection that wasn't in that video, but go ahead and check it out. I don't know if I showed my game collection, but yeah, my son is like that too. He has a humongous video collection. He's like me. He took after me. We love movies. And if we love movies, we'll buy it and we can watch it over and over and over again. He loves games. He has a lot like me. He even looks a lot like me. So I love him to death. He's my life, my best friend, my everything. Um, and then I love my girls too, because they, you know, they're just my blessing, and they, they're into him as well. They love him. They do anything and everything for him as well. And so it's just amazing. So yeah. Okay, I'm really going to go now. It's at 53 minutes, but thank you guys for watching. Look forward to all my other videos. I will do the Jenny series maybe when the year starts, which will probably maybe be in January. I'll sneak a couple in there and there because next month is my birthday. It's New Year's. Then it's my birthday, and I know we're going to do something special, but we haven't decided exactly yet. And then we're going on our family vacation. We go to a family vacation every year. So next year we're trying for New York and then Puerto Rico. Once Puerto Rico gets to where they allow people to come and really vacation, and it's not going to be completely good because it's going to take years to rebuild, but in a place where it's safe and okay to be there. So that will be maybe in 2 or 3 years. But next year we're definitely going to work on New York because it's a dream of my son that we've been trying to do forever. And we were going to do it this year, but he said no. He was, even though it's been his dream since he was little, he really, he changed his mind. He said maybe not this year. And I don't know what made him change his mind exactly. We were gung-ho, getting everything ready. And he's like, I want to go next year, not this year. And we were like, we worked so hard to make it happen. And he was like, it's my dream since I was a little boy, and I really want to go. And maybe something was going to happen, and God put that in him to change his mind, because he just said he wasn't ready. That was his answer. He goes, I don't really want to go this year. I don't really know why. And he said, because I definitely want to go. It's my dream come true, and I want to go, soon, but I just don't want it to be this year. So I really believe God protects my son with, he loves God, and he loves everything that has to do with spirituality and faith. My son, he loves. And it's just a blessing to me, because being autistic, it would be hard, but God works in him, and it's just like amazing to see his love for God, his love for going to church, getting up early, his love for just having God with him in his room, as far as like, a statue of the image of, Christ, of how, we see it, or just he has Joselito. Joselito was a martyr who died for believing in God and not denying his faith. And he died at the age of 14, and they just made him a saint. And he's actually a boy from my husband's hometown. So it was an honor. And so he protects all the children and young people. So he has a chain of his on. And my son just cannot, he takes it off to shower and puts it right back on. He's really spiritual, and he really gets into it. And you would think being autistic would be a little bit difficult to understand and engage, but, not this. And so God is good. But that's what he said. He said, my heart is telling me I don't want to do it this year. I don't know why, Mommy. I just don't. And he goes, but I don't want you to take it wrong. He said, because that is my dream. It's been my dream since I was a little boy, and I want to do it soon. We have to do it soon. He said, but I just have a feeling. And so we respected that. We kind of gave him his space, and then we kind of brought it up again. Are you sure? Are you sure? We have, the means. We have, we can get the time off, bloody, and he was like, no. So, but we're definitely got to do it next year. I told him summer next year, or at least sometime after summer. But we're really, really trying to get that to happen, and hopefully he won't have this feeling, and he'll be definitely ready, because I want to make that dream for him come true. And we're ready to, ask for the time off. We all pitching in, and we're all doing whatever we can to make it happen. My nose is running. So yeah, we're going for that next year. But this year we went to Mexico in January, just me and my husband, because they didn't want to go. My daughter had just started. She was working 3 jobs, and She had just started two of them new, and so she couldn't take the time off. And then my son really didn't want to go, and my daughter was in college and could not miss school. She was in performing. So they stayed back, and so me and my husband went. It was just an amazing, amazing trip. Of course, we missed the kids, but we really enjoyed the time we had there. But this year we're going all as a family, including my daughter who got married. Her husband can't make it because of his job, but we wanted him to come. We even wanted my daughter's boyfriend to join us, but they both can't join us for work reasons. So my daughter Adriana's going. And so we're so excited. So me, my daughter Carolina, my daughter Adriana, my son Alexis, me and my husband are all going. The end of January, we're staying for 2 weeks. My daughter Carolina is doing her confirmation over there, and my son will come back and have my sons here because his godmother is my daughter. And then we have a quinceañera that we're going to over there. It's just, and just be with family and enjoy my husband's hometown and the food. We just have a beautiful, happy, loving time over there. And we went in January, but now we're going as a family, so it's even more special. But we go to vacation every year. We do one family vacation every year, and then throughout the year we do small trips either to LA, which we just did in June for my niece Yvette's graduation. And then I got to see my sister and stuff like that. And I get to see my brother because I have a sister and brother in the LA area. And then we make small trips to the Bay Area, to the Puerto Rican Festival. And all these, we make a bunch of small trips throughout the year, but we do one big family vacation every year. So yeah, so it'll be hard because we'll be in preparation mode for that vacation. And so, yeah, so it's going to be hard to do a ton of videos, but every chance that I get, I'm going to throw one in there. You'll have one of my, of course, of New Year's, you'll have one of my birthday, and even me preparing for our vacation. So at least those three. And then I'll try to do as much. And then other ones. Well, I was going to say Christmas, but that's this month. So there'll be other ones. And I don't know exactly which ones. And then as soon as I can, we'll catch up on the Jenny Rivera series and continuous blogging and continuous honoring all these causes that are near and dear to my heart. And then what else? I can't think of what else. So yeah, so we'll do that. And then of course, all the Christmas stuff. And I'm losing my train of thought because I'm trying to remember everything. But, oh my God, I feel like I'm forgetting something. But anyway, if I do, like I said, I'm going to try to do a video tonight and then show you how the Puerto Rican themed decor looks at night. And then I'll show you my outside lights as well. So, oh, and then after we come back from Mexico, then we're going full force autism because our March is April 2nd, which is World Autism Awareness Day. So it's like all day, every day, up until that day. It's a lot of work, a lot of time, and a lot of money that we put into this. But it's my baby. It's my labor of love. It's my number one thing in my life. I mean, nothing will stop me unless I'm dead. And then when I'm gone, my family will continue on. So I got it worked out. But I do amazing amount of gift baskets, just a ton that comes out of my pocket. We're hoping to get my tax ID, which I always refuse to do, but that's the only way that businesses and other people will, donate to this good cause. And it's not about money. If you don't want to give money, I understand. That's perfectly fine. If you want to donate a pair of socks, a jacket, an autism book, that's even more important to us. But we'll get all into that when we come back from vacation and I talk all about autism. So anyway, I gotta go. My hand is hurting. I hope you liked our Christmas theme, our Christmas decor, honoring Puerto Rico, and yeah, and everything else that we're doing. So take care, and until my next video.